Hello students. In this class, I'll be teaching you how to find the nature of the curve. So let us start the class. So to know the nature, you have to first know some of the definitions. The first definition is singular points. So if I take a curve f of x comma y is equal to 0 and differentiating this with respect to x, we get it in this form. That is, when I say differentiating with respect to x, you're differentiating partially. So this becomes dou f by dou x plus dou f by dou y into dy by dx, because f is a function of both x as well as y. Since y is dependent over x also, this is the way you need to differentiate. So it becomes dou f by dou x plus dou f by dou y into dy by dx is equal to 0. So this implies dy by dx is equal to minus dou f by dou x by dou f by dou y. So if at some point p of x comma y, if dou f by dou x and dou f by dou y becomes 0, then this becomes an indeterminate form. So when this becomes an indeterminate form, those kind of points are called as the singular points. So a point p of x comma y is called a singular point if dou f by dou x and dou f by dou y is equal to 0 or it vanishes. Next, double points. A point through which there passes two branches of a curve is called a double point. So you have a curve. At one point, it has two of its branches. So when there are two branches, you can draw two tangents at this point P. So at this point P, you have two tangents. So depending on what is the nature of the tangent, you can say what kind of a double point it is. I will go to it later. I'll go to it now. So next definition is multiple points. A point on a curve through which more than one branch of the curve pass is called a multiple points. That is, here you have only two branches. If there are two or more branches, then it is called as a multiple point. So at that point, it will have, if suppose there are three branches, it will have three tangents and so on. So there are three types of double points. So the classification is, when the two tangents at a double point are real and distinct, the point is said to be a node. So at this point, you have two tangents which are real and distinct. So that is called as a node. And when the two tangents at a double point are real and coincident, that is, at this point there are two curves, but both the curves have the same tangent. So that kind of curve is called as a cusp. So there are two kinds of cusp. Either the curves is like this or the curve is like this. So it will have the same tangent. So in this case, it is called as a cusp. And if suppose the two tangents are it is imaginary, then it is called as an imaginary point or isolated point. So whenever you have a double point, you should know how the tangents will be at that point. So the rule is, to find the tangent at the point is that you have a algebraic equation, say. So tangent at the origin to the curve, whose equation is a rational algebraic curve, is obtained by equating the lowest degree terms in the equation to 0. Say for example, you have a curve here, x squared plus x minus y is equal to 0. You equate the lowest degree terms. So lowest degree term is x minus y. So you equate that to 0. That will be the equation of the tangent. Say when you look at this example, this is the curve x squared minus plus x minus y is equal to 0. So this curve passes through the origin. So this rule applies only when it is at the origin. So at the origin, you will get it as x minus y is equal to 0 or x is equal to y. X is equal to y is a line like this. So this is the tangent to the curve at the origin. Suppose you have to find out the tangent at a point other than the origin, say at this point. So what you do is, you change the origin, you shift the origin to this point. Say, I'll explain. To determine the tangents at any point h comma k other than the origin, we first shift the origin to this point by setting x is equal to x plus h and y is equal to y plus k. See here, you have initially we always take the origin to be 0, 0. See, if you want the origin to be h, k, then you are shifting the origin to h, k. So p of x, y, this coordinates is with respect to this axis with the origin 0, 0. But when the origin is shifted, even the coordinates of this point also changes. So if suppose I take it, if this P has the coordinates x, y with respect to the origin h, k, then this length is y, capital Y, and this length is capital X. That is the distance from the y-axis is the x coordinate. Distance from the x-axis is the y coordinate. So similarly, if we can find out what is x and y from this diagram, that will be, so capital X, sorry, x, small x is equal to what is x? X is the length from y-axis to this point P, right? So this length is, these lines are parallel, so you add this length plus this length. So this length is h and this length is capital X. So small x is equal to capital X plus h. Similarly, if we have to find out what is y, this y is equal to this length, that is capital Y, plus this length is k. So this y is equal to y plus k. So when you're shifting the origin, you can write x is equal to x plus h and y is equal to y plus k. So the points, capital X will be x minus h and capital Y will be y minus k. So when you shift the origin, the equation changes to f of xy changes to f of x plus h comma y plus k. So after rewriting this equation f of x plus h comma y plus k, now this equation has the origin h comma k. Now you can equate the lowest degree terms in x and y to 0 and find out the equation of the tangent at the point h comma k. So whenever you want to find a equation of the tangent at a point, you shift the origin to that point, rewrite the equation, and then equate the lowest degree terms in x and y to 0. You will get the equation of the tangent at the prescribed point. So to find the slope of the tangent at the double point, so we already have that dou f by dou x plus dou f by dou y dy by dx is equal to 0. So differentiating this, we get dou by dou x of this plus dou by dou y of this into dy by dx. As we did this same way, you're differentiating this again. So after differentiating, you will get it in this form. So this will be, you will get this as dou f by dou y is equal to 0 at a singular point. Now the equation 1, this is a quadratic equation in dy by dx and hence gives two solutions. You already know that whenever you have a quadratic equation, it has two solutions, and the nature of the solution depends on the discriminant. And how do you solve a the quadratic equation? Say if you have the quadratic equation as ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, then x is given as minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. This is how you find the equation, the solution of the quadratic equation. Now the discriminant is called as delta. I denote the discriminant by delta, and that is given as b square minus 4ac. That is whatever is there under the root. That is called as the discriminant. If b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, you will get real roots because you have a square root of positive number. If suppose b square minus 4ac is less than 0, you will get it as an imaginary number, as you will have root of a negative number. So depending on b square minus 4ac, you can say whether you have two real and distinct roots or two real and identical roots or imaginary roots. So that d delta I denoted by b square minus 4ac. So you have it in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. So a is dou square f by dou y square, b is 2 dou square f by dou x dou y, and c is equal to dou square f by dou x square. So the formula is b square minus 4ac. B square is 2 okay, dou square f by dou x dou y. So that I can write it as dou square f by dou x dou y the whole square minus dou square f by dou y square into dou square f by dou x square. So if this value is greater than or equal to or less than 0, then we get the different kinds of point. If suppose this delta is greater than 0, then it becomes a node. The reason is, if delta is greater than 0, you will have two real and distinct solutions. So when there are two real and distinct solutions, you will have two real and distinct tangents corresponding to that. So you will get a node. If delta is equal to 0, you will have only one solution. So you will have only one single tangent. So that's why it becomes a cusp. And when delta is less than 0, it is an imaginary number. So you will get this as a conjugate or isolated point. When I say the solution is nothing but the solution is for dy by dx. And dy by dx gives the slope of the tangent. So I'll repeat it again. When delta is greater than 0, it is a node. Delta is equal to 0, it is a cusp. And when delta is less than 0, it is conjugate or isolated point. The working rule to find the position and nature of the double point is, you determine the position of the double point from the equation dou f by dou x is equal to 0, dou f by dou y is equal to 0, and f of x comma y is equal to 0. So write down all these three and solve the three equations. You will get the point, you will get the double point. So after getting the double point, if you have to find the tangent at that double point, if suppose the double point is the origin, you can directly equate the lowest degree terms to 0 of the equation and find the equation of the tangent. If suppose the double point is not the origin, then you have to shift the origin and then determine the nature of, then you have to determine the what is the tangent. So let us look at the problems. The first problem, determine the position and nature of the double point of the curve. So you have f of xy is equal to this curve. So differentiate, partially differentiate this with respect to x. So you get dou f by dou x and dou f by dou y. The double points are obtained by solving the equations. Dou f by dou x is equal to 0 and dou f by dou y is equal to 0. So solve the two equations. This is a quadratic equation. So when you solve it, you will get it as x is equal to 3 comma 5 by 3. Next, if you take 2 minus 2y plus 4 is equal to 0, I'll get the value y is equal to 2. So therefore, the possible double points are x has 2 values and y is 2. So I'll get it as 3 comma 2, 5 by 3 comma 2. So there are 2 points. But when we solve the equation for these 2 points, the 5 by 3 comma 2 does not satisfy the equation of the curve. So I can say that 5 by 3 comma 2 does not lie on the curve. Hence the only double point is 3 comma 2. So now we need to find what is the nature of the double point. So to do that, we need to evaluate dou square f by dou x square at the point 3 comma 2, dou square f by dou y square at the point 3 comma 2, and dou square f by dou x dou y at the point 3 comma 2. So dou square f by dou x square at 3 comma 2 is equal to, we have dou f by dou x is, we know. So dou square f by dou x square is, you differentiate partially this with respect to x. You will get it as 6x minus 14. At the point 3 comma 2 means you substitute x is equal to 3. So here x is equal to 3, y is equal to 2. So substitute x is equal to 3, you will get it as 6 3s are 18 minus 14, that is equal to 4. Next, dou square f by dou y square. You differentiate this with respect to y, you will get it as minus 2. And any one with respect to, so dou square f by dou y dou x will be 0 as there is no term in y. Similarly here also dou square f by dou x dou y is equal to 0. So we have this as dou square f by dou x dou y is equal to 0. Hence, delta is equal to, this is the formula to find the nature of the double point, that is equal to 0 minus of 4 into minus 2, that is equal to 8, and this value is greater than 0. So we can conclude saying that this is a double point. This 3, 2 is a double point and this is a node as delta is greater than 0. Now to find the tangent at the double point, now the origin is not the double point. So what we have to do is we have to shift the origin to the double point by setting x is equal to x plus 3, y is equal to y plus 2. So the transformed equation of the curve will be this one. You're changing x to x plus 3, y to y plus 2. Simplify it. You will get the answer as x cube minus y square plus 2x square is equal to 0. Now we have to equate the lowest degree terms to 0. So equating the lowest degree terms are 2x square minus y square, that is equal to 0, or y is equal to plus or minus root 2x, which is the equation of the tangent at the point 3, 2. Now take another example. Determine the position and nature of the double points of the curve. This is the equation of the curve. You consider let f of x comma y and find out what is dou f by dou x and dou f by dou y. To obtain a double point, you have to solve these two equations. So that is dou f by dou x is equal to 0 and dou f by dou y is equal to 0. So you have these two equations equating to 0. But we have a y term in both, so you cannot individually solve the equation. So you are using both the equations, adding 1 and 2. This 2y gets cancelled. So you have the value for x to be equal to minus 1 comma minus 1. So when x is equal to minus 1, substitute in another equation 2, you will get the value of y, and y is equal to minus 2. So this point satisfies the equation of the curve and therefore a double point. So to know the nature of the double point, so we are finding out dou square f by dou x square at the point minus 1 comma minus 2. So dou square f by dou x square will be 6x plus 4 at the point minus 1 comma minus 2. Substitute x is equal to minus 1, you will get it as minus 2. Similarly, dou square f by dou y square, that is equal to, you're differentiating this with respect to y, you will get the answer as minus 2. And dou square f by dou x dou y, you're differentiating this with respect to x, so you will get the answer as 2. Now substitute for delta, and when you simplify, you will get it as 0. If delta is equal to 0, the double point will be a cusp. Similarly, the other two problems also you can solve. The third problem, you need to find the nature, the position and nature of the double points of the curve. And also the fourth one, find the position and nature of the double points of this curve. So if only the position and nature is given, you just solve this. If the equation of the tangent is also asked, use the check the first problem. According to that, you solve the problem. Thank you.